Okay, so hopefully you were able to do this question successfully all on your own. So if we're finding an equation, we need to know the derivative because the derivative will give us our slope. It'll give us the slope of the tangent, right? All right, so let's take that derivative. I'm writing really sloppy. Okay, so careful, that's a product. So we have 1 d2 plus 2 d1. And then the derivative of e to the x is e to the x, and the derivative of 1 is 0. So it's a really funky looking derivative. What do we have to do with this? So what is this? This is, I could factor out e to the x, and what am I left with? X plus 1, so plus 2. And then we're just evaluating. Okay, we aren't doing critical numbers or anything on this question. We're evaluating at x is equal to -1. That will give me the slope of the tangent. So slope is e to the power of -1 multiplied by -1 plus 2. So -1 plus 2 is just 1, and so I have e to the -1, which we could write as 1 on e, is the slope of the tangent. Okay, and we want to make the equation of the normal, so I need the perpendicular slope. Okay, so this is the slope of the tangent, so I want the slope of the normal, which is perpendicular, so he's going to be the negative reciprocal. Okay, negative reciprocal because he's perpendicular. Negative reciprocal. All right, and then we can go ahead and find the equation. Step 2, what would be the equation? Okay, now I'm partial to the y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. You do what you need to do to find your equation. And we're going through the point -1, 1. So what do we have? Y minus 1 equals negative e as my slope, x minus -1, or x plus 1. You could just write that. So y minus 1 is equal to negative e, x plus 1. We should expand this out. So negative ex minus e, and then I love general form. That's just my thing. So let's move to the left. Bless me. Okay, e to the x plus y plus e minus 1 is equal to 0. And there is the equation in general form. And I didn't say to write it in general form, so you might have chosen to have written it in the slope y-intercept form, which would have been y equals e to the x, negative e to the x minus e plus 1. I like this one. So that's it. That's the end of 8.2. We'll get into logs in the next lesson. Hopefully you remember your log rules. See you soon.